And we're back.
We're back. We didn't actually go anywhere. We just kind of sat silently for a little while.
About 3 minutes. 3 minutes of silence, and we thought
7 or 8 minutes.
Neither of us took the lead, and we were like, "Oh man!" Someone came in. They were like, "Does anyone need direction here?" We were like, "Yeah. What do we do? Just carry on as normal."
It wouldn't have been as awkward as 7 minutes if we weren't staring into each other's eyes so intently the whole time.
So we
had
started
stroking my face. That's a bit weird.
I'm not supposed to tell him about that. So the story so far, Snake has to rescue some unicorns. That's what I understand.
Snake is rescuing a unicorn
With a monocle.
with a monocle.
A monocle, really.
It's a rich unicorn. Got my backpack. As you can see by this giant obnoxious black border that just came out from the bottom for no reason.
Who's the guy with the scientist with the monocle? He's dead now. What's his name? Something Moore.
Oh, Patrick Moore.
Patrick Moore.
Do you reckon it's Patrick Moore in the 60s?
Yeah, we're rescuing Patrick Moore. Well, who else wore a monocle? Who ever wore a monocle? No one. No one else ever wore a monocle.
Well, in all fairness, right, this guy's wearing a black suit as well, right?
Yeah.
He could be the Monopoly guy. He's got a moustache and everything. I'm pretty sure that's why it's so they're in the middle of a war, right?
Yeah,
it's the Cold
a
War. So
it's a political statement about.
They're like, if we
Monopoly.
rescue him, then we will.
Hope you guys can read fast.
Yeah. Oh no, they don't have to read fast. They can just freeze frame. Just furiously click that pause button.
We're definitely recording like 120 frames per second for that one.
Which makes our first 18-minute long video that much more awkward. Because you have to watch it at 120 frames a second. It's like those...
Oh, he's going to shoot his backpack out. Did he get his backpack?
He did, yeah. Attention. That's why he's got his guns and stuff, because all that shit was in there.
Oh, you learnt a word today.
Every day's a school day. So there were two versions of this game. The regular version, Snake Eater, and Substance was the Metal Gear Solid 2 version. And one of the major differences was camera angles. And both camera angles are available in this version at the click of a thumbstick.
Okay.
So this is like a fixed camera. This is what the original Metal Gear Solid 3 had.
Oh yeah.
Like Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. But it was also the first one with a 3D camera where you can...
Right. I never even noticed that. So Metal Gear Solid 4 has the 3D camera, right?
Yes, totally. But because I played this to death on PS2 and only had the Snake Eater version, I tend to get really lost when I'm using the 3D camera because I don't know what the environments look like unless it's from their like pre-decided camera angles. There's a snake.
You just like running around it as well. It doesn't. I don't think he's scared of snakes. I think he's showing it who's boss.
I don't know the buttons anymore. Oh, I shot it.
That is an interesting gun.
It's a tranquilizer gun, and we have a camouflage rating in the top right corner, which shows how well hidden we are.
Okay.
You can augment that by putting on different face paint or masks in some instances.
That ain't bad for 10 years ago.
No, not at all. And then depending what kind of environment you're in. And obviously you can see on the right hand side
if you're a poser.
Yeah, exactly. If you're just out there to show everyone your sexy body. But the easy gun, so it's a tranquilizer gun that instantly knocks out your enemies. But it also increases your camouflage rating up to 80.
Oh yeah.
And it's infinite. Not that I'm overly familiar with its usage, of course. I've read it on Game FAQs or some other website. Not at all. I've used it a ton. I need to reacquaint myself with the controls.
So this is a very different environment for a...
Oh, totally.
Like, from what I've... from 1 and 2, you're out in the jungle. This is a completely different style of game, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, completely different. Crocodiles. Crocodile.
Is Snake hungry?
No, not yet.
Can you eat the wildlife?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to. That's why it's called Snake Eater. That's how you
Right.
survive.
Naturally, yeah, of course. That makes sense.
But also, the wildlife can eat you. No, I don't think they can eat you, but they can kill you.
I think I just saw a beehive as well.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just remembered something. So this morning, I think I woke up pissing myself laughing.
Nice.
At the idea of...
I'm assuming there wasn't a comma in there, and you didn't wake up pissing yourself and laughing.
And laughing. That's why
just
I was
splashing around in your own piss. Continue. Go on.
I can't. It's something really dumb, like bees. Bees on an ice rink or something like that. Something stupid like that, and I just woke up laughing. I wonder if Maz remembers that, or I don't think I explained it to her.
So we had a brief discussion the other night, and I was thinking about that further as the night went on.
What? Hey, what?
We had a brief discussion the other night, and I was thinking about it further. You know that old? It's like an old, like very tired joke of like, who was the first person to see a cow and decided to suck the liquid coming out of its teat or whatever?
Yeah.
All those like old jokes about who was the first person to try eating cheese? Lol.
Yeah.
I was really trying to imagine the other night a scenario wherein a human being would see a post-birth human placenta.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that thing. That looks good.
Yeah.
I like
Humans are weird.
further than milk and eggs and cheese and all that stuff. That I couldn't wrap my head around that whatsoever. Who tried or decided that? That blew my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. You know what? I for the first time recently, I heard about something. I think it's either called a lotus or a locust birth. Have you heard of that?
No.
So I didn't hear about that, and I decided to Google it. Don't Google it. Do not Google it.
I'm gonna.
Anything like your worst imagination of what that could be is not as bad as seeing it, because it really messed with me. So to explain it,
I was going to say, give me some broad strokes.
As best as I understand it, is that some people decide to give birth, leaving the... Wow, you're really invisible.
Yes, I am.
With the placenta and everything entirely, with the baby still inside.
Oh, okay,
Do you know what I'm
like
talking about?
in the sack, like a goat or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I thought that was called a goat boy birth.
Sure. Sure.
I didn't think that.
That's what it's called now. And
the goat boy birth. That might have been something different. The birth of some genetic freak. You probably did, mate.
oh my god. Who is that?
I just went to like beat him up using the Metal Gear Solid 5 controls, and I was just like, equip and equip.
Ah, well, that's good. He can see you. Do you know what? If I'm ever like building an army out in the woods somewhere, which I might do,
I wouldn't rule it out as a possibility.
I think I'm gonna give all my soldiers flashing red LEDs to attach to their pockets.
That's probably the best idea. So their friends can find them. No one else.